Hello and welcome to episode 37, and we have got a game for you today. It is AC Milan versus Inter Milan at the San Siro. This is the first leg of the Italian Cup semi-final, and this is our home fixture, technically. As you all know, San Siro is the home to both AC and Inter Milan, and we have gone with a hard-working team today. Socrates at right back, Nesta, Thiago Silva and Coentrao at the back. Is strongest back line I think at the moment, with Phil Jones injured. Sirigu keeps his place in goal, obviously. Gattuso, Flamini, who's not had the best couple of games, but Pirlo is not on form, and I do not like Ambrosini at the moment. And Pastore, who has just had the most unbelievable debut season for us. Pato on the right and Sanchez on the left. They will both work up and down the wings, and Ibrahimovic on front on his own. The reason I played this formation is because my my assistant said that Inter Milan struggle against a 4-5-1, and that's what I've gone for. And Inter Milan's team, they have no Schneider, I repeat, no Schneider. I was told that Maicon wouldn't be available for the game, but he is, but his condition is very, very low. Let's look at the match analysis. Our key player is Ibrahimovic with an astounding 26 goals in 36 games. One of our star performers this season, top goal scorer. And their key player is Julio Cesar, who last time hadn't conceded a goal in 10 games and managed to keep us out of that game. But it might not be enough for this AC Milan side, who are just absolutely rocking the big teams at the moment. We knocked Barcelona out. We knocked Arsenal's teeth out, and can we beat the stuffing out of Inter Milan now? I certainly hope so. So, is it a highlight? Yes, it looked like it was. And got one here. Coentrao. We are on the attack. This is looking very promising. Ibrahimovic looks like Lucio. It looked like a dive. Oh well, Ibrahimovic. He's a cheeky one, isn't he? Can he score? Oh wow! He smashed that one, didn't he? And we all know he can score a free kick. Has scored a few this season. And Pastore gets that one moving. And Ibrahimovic with the first time effort. It's a good effort there from Ibrahimovic. And he looks like he's going to cause some problems. He looks up for this game. And Sanchez, he's lost the ball to Stankovic. Well, I think... Well, obviously Maicon is a fantastic right back. Fantastic player. Has got an amazing physique. Just the strongest of players, and I mentioned that his condition's not the best. He was injured before this game, and it's a surprise to me that he was included in the game, even in the starting lineup. Is a bigger shock, but just wondering if Sanchez might be able to exploit that left-hand side, maybe just take advantage, because on his condition it said tired, and like 76%, so we'll see what happens in this game. Pato can definitely exploit our right hand side against Zanetti, who hasn't, well, with his pace really, because Zanetti getting on a bit, and Thiago Silva opens the scoring 1-0, and 30 minutes in, that is a good goal. He just pulls off his marker, and it looks like Lucio was his marker because he's highlighted. The Brazilian lost the Brazilian and stuck it in for the 1-0 lead, and the Brazil captain, who is Robinho, is not playing. He's on the bench for us today. I didn't really want to play him because I didn't think his work rate will be enough for this game. I mean, Sanchez has got 16 work rate and Robinho's just down at 8. So, look at that. He lost Lucio, and then the man on the line, it looked like it was, I don't know who that was. Can't really tell with this 3D view. But he just left the line, and it could have been another clearance, but luckily we got away with that. Pandev with the effort, and I'm going to change to a slightly deeper back line because of Eto. He can definitely exploit the line as it is. I'm going to go with a deep defensive line, wide. I'm going to normal tempo to quite quick. Bring it to normal actually. We're going to go with that. I'm only making them go a bit narrow because I want the wide players like Sanchez and Pato to come in a bit, to come inside. That was an awful corner, and Sanchez clears it when he might have been able to run there, but they've quickly got it back in our half. Inter. Zanetti, he's still got a good shot on him. And so has Motta, apparently, who hits the bar from about a 30-yard area. And Sanchez once again clears it. But again, they quickly have it in our half. Maicon keeps it in. And again, my commentaries turn into exactly that, commentaries. And Inter are just attacking us now at the moment. Socrates keeps the ball, gives it down line, and Pato gives it away. Going to control, because it doesn't look good for us at the moment. We're giving the ball away cheaply. Could have given it to Pastore there. Pastore, he's in now. Can he score? He's giving it to Ibrahimovic, who definitely will. And that's 2-0. Well, again, we are conquering Europe's elite. And this has been a brilliant first season, not only for me, but for Ibrahimovic and for Pastore. Oh, this has been a brilliant. Oh, Lucio's tackle puts it into Ibrahimovic's path, so it won't be an assist for Pastore, which I thought it was at first. And they've had no shots on target. The same amount of shots, but none on target. We've had 2 off target, obviously. And Pastore is in. He can't score, but Ibrahimovic does. It's another goal. 2 in the space of 5 minutes. And Julio Cesar parries it into Ibrahimovic's path. And that is 3-0. Well, I don't want to speak early because I know Inter have the ability to do the same thing to us, especially when our defence is a bit asleep, but we have just been clinical. And a bit lucky, if I'm honest, with the 2 Ibrahimovic goals. I'm going to tell them not to let their performance drop, because I know that the minute I say thrilled, they're all going to just go into the second half thinking they can cruise. But it's not that sort of game, and Pandev whips one in. Good clearance there by Socrates, who's been a very, very good player, a surprise player for me. And we can break now. Sanchez, and he's got Ibrahimovic and Pato in the middle. Ibrahimovic is picked out, and Ibrahimovic hits it right into Cesar. And Cambiasso with the foul. Can Ibrahimovic get a hat-trick from the free kick? There's no doubt here, well, no doubt in my mind that he'll shoot, I was going to say, but Flamini has a rare effort. And for the minute it left his foot, it didn't look like a bad one either. But ended up in the crowd. This has been a very, very good game. And, well, for us anyway. And Maicon, who I did say was lacking fitness. And I'm going to make some subs at this point. The game is moving on a bit, but I am going to make some subs. I'm not going to take Ibrahimovic off because he's been at the right place at the right time in this game. I'm going to bring in Ambrosini, swap him with Gattuso. I'm going to Nesta. Nesta looks hurt. Bring on Divrij, and then I'll stick Divrij at right back. Socrates has looked impressive, and I will also bring on Rubinho for Pato, who hasn't really done much. And I'm going to say width. I'm going to tell him to come a bit narrower. Tempo, slow down a little bit. And we'll do that. For now, the game is moving on now. And just waiting for the changes. So that's Pato off and Rubinho on. Ambrosini on for Flamini. And Divrij on for... Oh, God. For Divrij on for Nesta, who looked well, 57%. I got to take him off, really, haven't I? And this game is just flying by in the second half. It's been nothing in the second half, really. And Rokina come on for Stankovic, who is a player I was interested at the beginning, but obviously playing for a rival club, it's not going to be easy to bring someone like that in. But he is a very good, promising young centre-back. Here he is now. Ranocchi. I called him Rokina. That was awful. What's his name? Well, I know he can play centre-back. And now we finally got an attack in this second half. Cointreau with the ball in. Rubinho scores. Well, that's a rare... I think that was a headed effort. I'm not 100% sure. Obviously from the 2D view. But that's a goal for Rubinho. I think that's his 6th goal this season. So he's pulling them back at the near the end of the season. It was a headed goal. A rare headed goal. And Julio Cesar could not score. Could not Sorry, what's the word? Save. And that's the end of the game. I'm sorry about that. The thing sort of crashed. But you saw the end of it. Robinho scored that header, and that was pretty much the end of the game. And a 4-0 win in the first leg. Absolutely brilliant from us. Fantastic Ibrahimovic performance. Pounced on two mistakes from Inter Milan's team, and he just, when he plays well, he just plays well, doesn't he? He's just amazing, really. And that's why he's our top goal scorer now with 28 goals and 37 appearances. And also there is another goal here for Robinho, and we're going to check, because obviously he earned the right to be called Robinho again. So he's got 6 goals, 10 assists and 3 man of the matches in 41 appearances for the club. Not the best goal return, I don't think, but I think next year they will, he will, I think he'll come good next year. I think he'll be a lot better and score a lot more goals. And a young AC Milan side showed that you can win with kids and came out on top. Well, did we play on kids? Let's look at the formation really. Sanchez youngish, Pato youngish, Ibrahimovic around 30, Pastore youngish, Flamini 27, Gattuso about 34, isn't he? Socrates, yeah, it was a young team, I guess. There was Nest, Flamini, Gattuso, Ibrahimovic. They were the more experienced players, I think, and Silva as well. But that's going to be the end of this episode, and I will see you next time for the league game against Inter. And technically, it's away, so it's going to be called the Giuseppe Meazza, and I will see you for that.